The King James Bible, the first book of the Chronicles, chapter 11, starting at verse 36. Hefer the Mecharathite, Ahijah the Pelonite, Hezro the Carmelite, Neri the son of Ezbai, Joel the brother of Nathan, Mibhar the son of Hagari, Zelek the Ammonite, Nahari the Berothite, the armor-bearer of Joab the son of Zeruiah, Ira the Itherite, Gareb the Itherite, Uriah the Hittite, Zabad the son of Ali, Adina the son of Shiza the Reubenite, a captain of the Reubenites, and 30 with him, Hanan the son of Maacah, and Jehoshaphat the Mithnite, Uzziah the Ashterathite, Shammah and Jehiel the sons of Hothan the Arorite, Jediel, I guess. Excuse me, I have a cold. Jediel the son of Shimri, and Johah his brother the Tizite, Eliel the Mahavite, and Jerubai and Joshaviah the sons of Elnam, and Ithma the Moabite, Eliel and Obed and Jeziel the Mesobite. Chapter 12. Now these are they that came to David to Ziklag, while he yet kept himself close because of Saul the son of Kish. And they were among the mighty men, helpers of the war. They were armed with bows, and could use both the right hand and the left hand in hurling stones and shooting arrows out of a bow, even of Saul's brethren of Benjamin. The chief was Ahiezer, then Joash the son of Shema, the Gibeathite, and Jeziel and Pelet the sons of Asmaveth, and Berekah, and Jehu the Antonthite, and Ishmaiah the Gibeonite, the mighty man among the 30, and over their 30, and Jeremiah and Jehaziel, and Johanan, and Jozabad the Gederathite, Eluzai and Jeremoth and Beliah and Shemariah and Shephatiah the Haruphite, Elkanah and Josiah and Azareel and Jozer and Jashobim the Korhites, and Jola and Zebediah the sons of Jeroham of Gedor. And of the Gadites there separated themselves unto David into the hold to the wilderness men of might and men of war fit for battle, that could handle shield and buckler, whose faces were like the faces of lions, and were as swift as the roe upon the mountains. As are the first, Obadiah the second, Eliab the third, Mishmana the fourth, Jeremiah the fifth, Attai the sixth, Eliel the seventh, Johanan the eighth, Elzabad the ninth, Jeremiah the 10th, Maccabeani the 11th. These were the sons of Gad, captains of the host. One of the least was over 100, and the greatest over 1,000. These are they that went over Jordan in the first month, when it had overflown all his banks, and they put to flight all of them of the valleys, both toward the east and toward the west. And there came the children of Benjamin and Judah to hold unto David. And David went out to meet them, and answered and said unto them, If ye be come peaceably unto me to help me, mine heart shall be knit unto you. But if ye come to betray me or to mine enemies, seeing there is no wrong in mine hands, the God of our fathers took thereon, and rebuke it. Then the Spirit came upon Amasai, who was chief of the captains, and said, Thine are we, David, and on thy side, thou son of Jesse. Peace, peace be unto thee, and peace be unto thine helpers, for thy God helpeth thee. Then David received them, and made them captains of the band. And there fell some of Manasseh to David, when he came with the Philistines against Saul to battle, but they helped them not, for the lords of the Philistines upon advisement sent him away, saying, He will fall to his master Saul, to the jeopardy of the heads. And he went to Ziklag. There fell to him of Manasseh Adnah and Jozabad and Jediel and Michael and Jozabad and Elihu and Zilathi, captains of thousands that were of Manasseh. And they helped David against the band of the rovers, for they were all mighty men of valor, and were captains of the host. For at that time, day by day, there came to David to help him until it was a great host, like the host of God. And there are the numbers of the bands that were ready armed to the war. And came David to Hebron, the king, to turn the kingdom of Saul to him, according to the word of the Lord. The children of Judah that bare shield and spear were 6,800, ready armed to the war. Of the children of Simeon, mighty men of valor for the war, 7,100. And the children of Levi, 4,600. And Jehoiada was the leader of the Aaronites, and with him were 3,700. And Zadok, the young man mighty of valor, and of his father's house, 22 captains. And of the children of Benjamin, the kindred of Saul, 3,000. For hereto the greatest part of them had kept the ward of the house of Saul. And the children of Ephraim, 20,800, mighty men of valor, famous throughout the house of their fathers. And of half the tribe of Manasseh, 18,000, which were 18,000 which were expressed by name, to come and make David king. And of the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know that what Israel ought to do, the heads of them were 200, and all the brethren were at their commandment. Of Zebulun, which were sent forth to battle, expert in war, with all the instruments of war, 50,000, which could keep rank. They were not of double heart. And of Naphtali 1,000 captains, and with them with shield and spear 37,000. And of the Danites, experts in the war, 28,600. And of Asher, such as went forth to battle, expert in war, 40,000. And on the other side of Jordan, the Reubenites and the Gadites, and of the half tribe of Manasseh, with all manner of instruments of war for the battle, 120,000. All these men of war, and that could keep rank, came with perfect heart to Hebron to make David king over all Israel. And all the rest also of Israel were of one heart to make David king. And there they were with David 3 days, eating and drinking, for their brethren had prepared for them. Moreover, they that were nigh them, even unto Issachar and Zebulun and Naphtali, brought bread on asses, and on camels, and on mules, and on oxen, and meals, cakes, or figs, and bunches of raisins, and wine, and oil, and oxen, and sheep abundantly, for there was joy in Israel. Chapter 13. And David consulted with the captains of thousands and hundreds, and with every leader. And David said unto all the congregation of Israel, If it seem good unto you, and that all be of the Lord our God, let us send abroad unto our brethren everywhere, that they are left in all the land of Israel, and with them also to the priests and the Levites which were in the cities and suburbs, that they may gather themselves unto us. And let us bring again the ark of our God to us, for we inquired not at it in the days of Saul. And all the congregation said that they would do so, for the thing was right in the eyes of all the people. So David gathered all Israel together from Shihor of Egypt unto the entering of Hamath, to bring the ark of God from Kirjath-jearim. And David went up and all Israel to Bela, which is at Kirjath-jearim, which belonged to Judah, to bring up thence the ark of God the Lord, that dwelleth between the cherubims, whose name is called on it. And they carried the ark of God in a new cart out of the hands of Abinadab, and Uzzah and Ahio drave the cart. And David and all Israel played before God with all their might, and with singing, and with harps, and with psalteries, and with timbrels, and with cymbals, and with trumpets. And when they came unto the threshing floor of Chidon, Uzzah put forth his hand to hold the ark, for the oxen stumbled. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Uzzah, and he smote him, because he put his hand to the ark, and there he died before God. And David was displeased, because the Lord had made a breach upon Uzzah, wherefore the place is called Perez Uzzah to this day. And David was afraid of God that day, saying, How shall I bring the ark of God home to me? So David brought not the ark home to himself to the city of David, but carried it aside into the house of Obed-Edom the Gittite. And the ark of God remained with the family of Obed-Edom in his house 3 months, and the Lord blessed the house of Obed-Edom and all that he had.